The Nikon Z7 III camera has become one of the most discussed upcoming cameras in the photography world. Professional photographers and enthusiasts alike are eagerly anticipating what could be one of the most significant upgrades in Nikon's mirrorless lineup. As the successor to the Z7 II, the Z7 III camera is expected to bridge the gap between high-end still photography and increasingly demanding hybrid workflows that require both advanced photo and video capabilities. While nothing has been officially confirmed, a combination of leaks, rumors, and industry speculation paints an intriguing picture of what Nikon might deliver. From an all-new sensor design to upgraded autofocus and professional-level video features, the Z7 III camera is shaping up to be one of Nikon's most important launches in years. This article takes a deep dive into the rumored specifications, potential pricing, release timeline, and the impact this camera could have for photographers and content creators. The sensor, Nikon's greatest strength. At the heart of the Z7 III camera story is its sensor. Nikon has consistently built a reputation for producing cameras with excellent image quality, and the Z7 III camera is rumored to continue that legacy with a major leap forward. Reliable reports suggest that the new model will feature a full-frame backside illuminated CMOS sensor in the range of 61 to 67 megapixels. There are even whispers about a possible 90-megapixel version, though that claim remains far less certain and should be treated with caution. A jump to 90 megapixels would be groundbreaking, but it could also introduce major challenges related to file sizes, processing demands, and storage requirements. Regardless of whether Nikon opts for 61, 67, or something even higher, it is clear the Z7 III camera will deliver exceptional detail, dynamic range, and color reproduction. Backside illuminated sensor designs are particularly effective at enhancing light gathering capabilities, meaning users can expect improved low-light performance and reduced noise levels at high ISO settings. This technology will allow the Z7 III camera to produce images that remain clean, detailed, and sharp even when shooting in dim environments. The value of high-resolution sensors are not just about producing big numbers for marketing campaigns. In practical use, they unlock significant creative advantages. A sensor in the 60 to 67 megapixel range provides extraordinary cropping flexibility. Photographers can reframe images without sacrificing detail, effectively giving them more freedom to compose shots after the fact. Large gallery-quality prints become easier to produce, and subtle details like intricate textures in landscapes, delicate architectural patterns, or distant cityscapes remain crystal clear. This level of fidelity is particularly valuable for landscape photographers who need to capture every leaf, rock, and ridge in sharp focus. Similarly, studio and commercial photographers working with fashion, products, or advertising will benefit from the sheer amount of clarity available, ensuring their images meet the highest professional standards. Additionally, the Z7 III camera is rumored to include pixel shift multi-shot technology. By subtly shifting the sensor across multiple exposures and combining the images, the camera could create files with even greater resolution and improved color accuracy. This feature, already seen in competitors like Sony and Panasonic, would place Nikon squarely in the running for the most detail-oriented mirrorless camera on the market. Hybrid capabilities, a step into video. The Z7 series has historically been aimed primarily at still photographers, but with the Z7 III camera, Nikon appears ready to expand into hybrid functionality. Leaks suggest the camera will support internal 8K video recording at up to 30 frames per second, as well as 4000 video at up to 60 frames per second in 10-bit ProRes RAW. This represents a major leap forward compared to previous Z7 models. Some rumors even hint at the possibility of 4K at 120 frames per second, enabling slow-motion recording with an ultra-smooth look. These features would make the Z7 III camera highly appealing not just for photographers but also for filmmakers, YouTubers, and other creators who want a single tool that can handle both stills and cinema-quality video. Video performance will also depend on effective heat management. Recording 8K video generates significant amounts of heat, and Nikon may need to integrate advanced thermal solutions to avoid overheating during extended shoots. While this remains an open question, even robust 4K recording options would provide tremendous flexibility for most users. In-body image stabilization. The rumored improvement is a more advanced in-body image stabilization system. The Z7 III camera could feature stabilization rated up to 8 stops of shake reduction, making handheld shooting more reliable than ever. For photographers working in low light or without tripods, this would allow slower shutter speeds while still maintaining sharpness. For videographers, stronger stabilization translates to smoother handheld footage without the need for gimbals. Autofocus upgrades. With autofocus, performance has become one of the defining features of modern mirrorless cameras, and Nikon has been steadily improving in this area. The Z7 II camera used a 493-point autofocus system, but it lagged behind some competitors. The Z7 III camera is expected to retain the same number of focus points but with significant enhancements powered by artificial intelligence. Nikon has already demonstrated advanced AI-driven autofocus in its Z8 and Z9 camera models, which can track people, animals, and vehicles with impressive accuracy. Bringing this technology into the Z7 III camera would mean better subject detection, improved focus reliability, and stronger performance in challenging lighting conditions. Reports also suggest the Z7 III camera may shoot bursts at up to 20 frames per second. While this kind of speed is more critical for sports and wildlife shooters, having it available is still a bonus for users who occasionally need it. For the Z7 III camera's primary audience of landscape, studio, and commercial photographers, what matters most is accurate, consistent, and reliable autofocus rather than sheer speed. A new display system. Another exciting feature rumored for the Z7 III camera is a redesigned LCD screen. Instead of a fully articulating display, the camera may feature a 3.2-inch 4-axis tilting touchscreen. This design would allow photographers to compose shots from unconventional angles low to the ground for landscapes or high overhead in studio environments without the bulk or awkwardness of a fully articulating hinge. This approach prioritizes stability and ease of use, catering more to still photographers who often prefer tilting screens for their efficiency and simplicity. Memory and storage options. One of the more debated rumors about the Z7 III camera concerns its memory card slots. Instead of including the faster but more expensive CF format, Nikon may choose to provide dual UHS to SD card slots. This decision would have both pros and cons. CF cards are ideal for ultra-fast data transfer, which is especially important for high-resolution burst shooting and demanding video formats like 8K RAW. However, UHS cards are significantly more affordable and widely available, and they provide enough performance for most stills photography and moderate video work. By choosing UHS, Nikon could make the Z7 III camera more accessible in price while still delivering strong performance for its target audience. For many photographers, the redundancy of dual slots and the ease of finding compatible cards outweigh the benefits of maximum speed. Connectivity improvements. Connectivity has become increasingly important in professional workflows, and the Z7 III camera is expected to deliver meaningful upgrades. The camera may include 5 GHz Wi-Fi in addition to Bluetooth, enabling faster wireless transfers, smoother remote shooting, and more responsive app integration. These enhancements may seem subtle, but they address real-world needs in today's fast-paced environment where instant sharing, cloud storage, and mobile editing are common parts of the creative process. Portability and design philosophy. Another key expectation is that Nikon will maintain the relatively compact and lightweight design of the Z7 camera series. Many photographers, particularly those who hike, travel, or shoot outdoors for long sessions, value portability highly. The Z8 and Z9, while powerful, are often criticized for being too bulky for such use cases. If Nikon can balance high resolution and strong hybrid features with a manageable body size, the Z7 III camera could hit a sweet spot for professionals who want serious performance without the weight penalty. Filling a gap in Nikon's lineup, Z7 II camera, while capable, is now showing its age. It lacks features that have become standard in modern mirrorless cameras, such as advanced pixel shift technology, a cutting-edge EVF, and extended battery life. Meanwhile, Nikon's flagship Z8 and Z9 camera models, though powerful, are overbuilt for many photographers who do not need extreme sports-level performance or oversized bodies. This leaves an important gap in the lineup, one that the Z7 III camera seems perfectly positioned to fill. By offering top-tier resolution, refined autofocus, competitive video features, and improved usability at a more accessible price point, the Z7 II could become the go-to option for serious still photographers and hybrid creators alike. Price and launch expectations. Nikon has not yet confirmed details. Speculation suggests the Z7 III camera will launch at a price below the Z8 to ensure differentiation. The Z7 II camera debuted around $3,000, and many expect the Z7 III to be priced in the range of $3,200 to $3,500 depending on final specifications. This would place it firmly in the professional category while keeping it more affordable than the flagship Z8 and Z9 camera models. As for timing, leaks point toward a potential announcement in late 2024 or early 2025, though supply chain dynamics could shift the schedule. Nikon will likely want to position the Z7 II camera strategically to compete with Sony's A7 R series and Canon's R5 successor, both of which dominate the high-resolution mirrorless segment. Final thoughts. Nikon Z7 III camera is shaping up to be one of the most exciting cameras in recent memory. With a rumored 61 to 67 megapixel backside illuminated sensor, advanced pixel shift technology, internal 8000 recording, AI-driven autofocus, and practical design improvements, it promises to deliver an appealing mix of performance and usability. More than just a specification sheet, the Z7 III camera has the potential to redefine Nikon's place in the high-resolution mirrorless market. It could give landscape photographers unparalleled detail, offer studio professionals remarkable clarity, and provide hybrid creators with serious video tools, all in a body that remains manageable in size and cost. If Nikon executes on even most of these rumors, the Z7 III camera will not only be a worthy successor to the Z7 II camera but also a camera that secures its place as a critical tool in the modern photographer's kit. For those who have been waiting for the right balance between resolution, portability, and hybrid functionality, the Nikon Z7 III camera might be the long-awaited answer.